my lighting is really bad. Hey everyone, it's Heather from Buffering Saint. Welcome back to my channel. I have missed you guys. I mean, I have been live every day, but I haven't been filming like this. I hope everyone has had a really great Advent and I'm looking forward to the Christmas season. Today is Christmas Eve, so I wanted to talk a little bit about Midnight Mass. My family goes to Midnight Mass and I love it. Like, even though we have 3 small children, we go to Midnight Mass every year. So why do we go to Midnight Mass in the first place, especially with our 3 children? Here are some reasons why we go. Some biblical reasons why we go are because in Luke's narrative of the Nativity, the setting seems to be at night. So he talks about the shepherds keeping watch over their sheep at night, and he also just talks about there is no room at the inn, so they laid him in a manger. So it's kind of assumed, like I always pictured it in my head as Jesus being born like in the dead of night. That's when he was born. And I really like what this quote from Father Ray J. D'Souza says. Midnight Mass is the ultimate sign that we are adjusting our lives to fit Christmas. And then he continues and he says, in the heart of the night, in the heart of the darkest season, in the heart of the winter bleakness, Catholics gather because they have seen a great light. I love that quote because for what other reason are we gonna get up in the middle of the night and go somewhere, especially with our children? We're not gonna go and get up in the middle of the night to go anywhere else. Dark, it's cold. It seems like it would be miserable, but it's like something kind of exciting about going to Midnight Mass. It's just something very special and peaceful about going to Mass in the middle of the night. In like, I think a lot of people, parents especially, are discouraged from going to Midnight Mass because you're like, why would I want to deal with my cranky children in the middle of the night? But honestly, like our kids, that's probably the Mass that they're the most well-behaved out of the whole year because they're tired. So half the time they end up falling asleep. We usually go with like our whole family, so they help like with like rocking them and just kind of keeping them calm. So that's really helpful. And like I said, half the time they're falling asleep anyway. So it's like they're sleeping in the pew, and that's like the only time where it would be like acceptable for your kid to be sleeping in the pew is in the middle of the night. But it's like you're coming home to church and like your kids have like made it home too. It's so peaceful, and I feel like they use like extra incense at Midnight Mass and it smells good, and I just love it so much. I think mainly I just wanted to encourage you to go to Midnight Mass. If you're a parent and you're like, Midnight Mass seems scary, I would just encourage you to go to Midnight Mass because it's really awesome and peaceful, and I really just love that quote I said earlier from Father Ray, where he says it's like the ultimate sacrifice of just focusing your attention on Christ and Christ's coming, because you're giving up your precious sleep and you're working your whole schedule around getting up in the middle of the night to go to Midnight Mass. And I think it's a good sacrifice, and I think it's pleasing to God to do something like that. So I would just encourage you, if you've never been to Midnight Mass, to go because it's so beautiful. But obviously the important thing is to go to Mass in general. Just pick a Christmas Mass to go. It is a holy day of obligation. Even though you went to Mass yesterday on Sunday, because today is Christmas Eve, you still have to go to Christmas Mass, whether it's Midnight Mass or a Vigil Mass or a Mass tomorrow on Christmas Day. So pick a day, pick a Mass and go. And if you've never done Midnight Mass, I encourage you to go to that one. So that's all for my video. I really just wanted to make a video because I hadn't made one in a while. Anyways, so I will see you guys soon for regular videos. Bye.